Oh,
Clark.
We've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone. We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already...
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttock-striking celebration. My shoulders are sore. I see you have discovered...
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peter Quill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath. I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Nova Corps, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness, and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Thanos, obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 has joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus. Sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. When I awoke, I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force, feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peter Quill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's just, it's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now, with us. And we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
Gamora, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Did you reach Cosmo? It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
I take it Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
He was the most convinced we could bring you back, you know? I don't know if it's optimism or stubbornness, but it works for him.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath! Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul, and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it!
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
Kinda glad Loop-the-Loop stayed on Lamentus.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise? The beginning of a new world, one without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped! Attack! Matriarch is with you!
I'm on it!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
I hear you. And no matter what happens, we do not retreat.
No one mentioned anything about retreating, Peter Quill.
Precisely. We're the Guardians. We live to fight. Being on that field, chasing prey, fighting to live another day. Isn't that what we do best? Who's with me?
I feel
Chop it down! Drax o'clock! Light him up, Rocket! Hold him down, Groot! Throw that, Drax!
The sorcerer amplifies their power!
You don't want him. Time's up!
Now's the time to strike!
Keep the hurt coming!
Toss him around!
Face me! Let us finish their
I can feel it! Bust out the smart bombs!
Our enemies grow stronger!
Her light fills you!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit! I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
This has
Big
got my
problem
name on it!
with a big solution! Thanks, Jacques! Punch him up!
Strutting dirt medic is really complicating things!
Hits him! Drax, sack him! Perish! Load up, Rocket! Punch it, Drax!
Church floater keeps pulling from its bag of tricks!
Let's off that
I need
fool so he
assistance!
stops handing out treats!
Right with you, big guy! Deadliest woman incoming!
I seek vengeance!
Rip him up, Drax!
Barely a flesh
Death
wound!
has
You'll
come!
be fine!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Mickey.
There are a lot of ships patrolling.
Just be thankful they aren't shooting at us.
Won't hear me complaining.
Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
We don't. If Cocoon Boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
We'll just have to reason with her.
We're wasting time, Peter. I don't like the sound of that fulfillment thing. What was that?
He says you, seem tense.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used the backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax. Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
With so many of them, I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but you're right, Rocket. The people who lived here were rough. I once saw someone beat someone else to a pulp because they gave them a compliment. No way they'd willingly join up.
A sword to the throat can be very convincing.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hallis Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Shh! Try not to give ourselves away. Let's see that sword!
Workers, get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt him first.
Show us the muscle!
You struggle in vain!
What did you jerks do to this place?
The Church destroys what it cannot convert! We should be better prepared!
My blade's not dull yet! Bring him on!
Yeah, bud, you tell him!
Ouch! Sorry about that!
deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shadupin. Butts, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Groot the creeps.
I am Groot.
You seen any way to get through this thing?
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
Bet I could pull that chunk out.
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast him if I see him. We're the only ones who can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving. Thought so. Should be able to pull that chunk out. Okay. Gotta make a passage here.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him.
Careful. There's treachery.
Okay, we got this. Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign. Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Wait. Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Shh! Quietly.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill. Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. That's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Yeah.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the Celestial Head. Bring it back to life?
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Bah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
Say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
More turkeys dropping in! That's it! We finally snapped!
Wait for us!
Oh, you Drax!
No! It ain't my fault he's acting like this!
There are more arriving!
The more slicing through them like butter!
You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora? At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
No, we didn't!
He just went bonkers!
They took up the unworthy battle frenzy!
Drax, toss it!
Been too long since I blew something up!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Smash him up, Drax!
Welcome death!
Blow him away, Rocket!
Not again!
Again?
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora? What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's sever and tie that line!
That Ronin freak's fixing up the rest!
What is next, Peter Quill?
What the fuck, Gamora?
He ain't right in the head right now!
Do your thing, Drax!
Prepare for pain!
He just went bonkers!
Keep your breathing room, Groot! Lob it at him, big guy! You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flagged up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos! It's about Nikki, and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Ratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming!
Get the point!
Chop, chop, Gamora!
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Won't stop us from stopping them! When we find Breaker, I get it first!
Sure thing! I can't wait to see you cut him down! That's one big, bad, scum robot!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Maybe he's already saved, Nikki?
Look out! Peter Quill! The assassin is in trouble!
Round him off, crew! Crash! Kick their butts! It's
Make your peace!
Cut to pieces!
Still can't believe you killed Nebula!
Put it
Not
down!
now,
Carve out
Rocket!
your eyeball!
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
They grabbed the one!
When we find Breaker, I get it first!
I believe he will find us!
String him up, crew!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Maybe he's already saved, Nikki? Put him through! You're up to die!
On it!
You're right, buddy! We
Well
got
done,
all
you
beat
two!
on drilling!
Tactfully executed maneuver!
Baker doesn't know what he's in for!
I will make him choke on his lies! Ah! This foe will not break so easily! Pull the eyes up!
Is that what they call a spiritual experiment? Big boom!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here? We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over. You should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill. You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
Can't you do something to shut off the power?
If you do not have the upper body strength, perhaps your magic guns can help.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
How is that the top?
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
I will enjoy this!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believe!
To the ball!
Drax, destroy!
close this distance! He's boosting his squad!
Let's pop that fool so he stops handing out treats!
Blow him up! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover. Feel my face.
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too! I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter!
This bloodlust you feel, it makes things unreal. And it'll get you killed if you don't control it. Which is why we don't rush in. We take our time and we bring them down. Who's with me?
Can't wait to take him down!
Feel him?
Lay on the hurt!
I'm ready! Just
Prepare
find me an
yourself,
opening!
Bombs away,
About
Rocket!
time!
Punch their lights out!
Destroy!
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
You will need tattoos to commemorate this moment.
Keep the breathing work, this'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
Well, look! Golden Boy and Uniquarker are still at it.
Hope all the god stuff wasn't just talk!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You save me one.
No promises!
Wreck 'em, Drax! Die!
It's past time someone got stabbed!
Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Carve him a new one!
I thought you'd never ask!
Oh, you Rocket!
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths!
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Ranger and his little light show.
We shall not fail!
Now's your chance, Gamora!
Stika!
Root, you're up! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Ranger before I get a chance!
Unleash me onto these fools!
Matara!
The Raptors will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth! That was his great song!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across!
We approach the dog's tower!
And we're almost halfway there!
This has got my name on it! Cut to the chase!
Let loose, Rocket! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next roof! The Raptors will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Pounce, Drax!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun! Golden Boy's help?
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear.
His perfect posterior. His
Champion cheeks.
Look out!
do your worst, Eidos.
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to cover.
That just gives us a fighting chance. Too close. Lock and load. Crap! Now it's Nova.
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security.
Next time, you're on your own.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy. Branch out, Groot.
We approach the dog's tower.
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the whatever they called it.
The full Clarkman.
That was not the name.
I like it better.
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill.
I was almost cooked there. Thanks, Big D. Rocket!
No
Fireworks!
mercy!
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator.
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here.
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song.
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths.
Groot! Show them your roots! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
A warlock is more valiant than I believe.
This is how it's done!
I am trying to destroy.
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn. We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice? This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket!
Blades. My own hands. And feet.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm.
Part of the floor looks weak.
Good thing we got old Big Boots.
It is not the size of the boot, but the might of the one who wields it.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look! They're still at it!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
You gonna make us a bridge or what? Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't rocket.
You are a valued member of this team. Not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
So will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
That beast is being exposed to the promise!
No! Take these off, people!
These belligerents do not stand a chance!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
The booth is scrambled!
Keep him busy, crew! Is it me or we barely sensing this thing?
Things built up! We need to really pile it on!
It's a breathing room, crew! Do your thing, Gamora!
It'll be a slice!
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
The dog has lost the memories of the past!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt! This bullet sponge needs to be seeing stars! Nowhere Security's in big trouble after this!
File your complaint later!
We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
They will not touch him! The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you!
Rock is about to be
Drax
rolled
with
down!
the
Do
assist.
something!
Get away from my dog! Tie him down! We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
Let's worry about keeping them off of us first!
Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
Big problems call for the big solution! It's a breathing room, crew! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down! Any last words?
I shall break your bones!
The booth is scrambled!
Snag him!
This one mocks our every effort!
Blitz him, Rocket!
That's right! You don't
Slice and dice!
Like a hot knife!
Nowhere Security's in big trouble after this!
If there's any of them left! Danger close, Rocket!
How is he still standing?
It's a breathing room, Groot! Cut him down, Groot!
The mutt better remember Octavia's tail here!
Bigger picture, Rocket!
There goes the arm!
This won't hurt! Much!
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
He's Clark talking! Use your mind, Scott, to help us out here!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
With pleasure!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Need your help here, buddy! Buy some
Never
time,
see it
Groot.
coming!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Just buy him some time to recover!
This one's defenses are formidable!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
You don't stand a chance!
Rocket! Nobody kicks the dog on my watch! On our watch! Man, that giant robot is in a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Slow him down! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
Start talking! Use your mind, Scott, to help us out here!
Time for the big guns!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Need your help here, buddy!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
I don't think he's in there no more!
Feel this?
We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
They will not touch him!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
The dog is not dead yet! I am trying to destroy!
Gamora, slice him up! Wipe
I'll
him out,
enjoy
Rocket!
this! Ah! Need support!
Oh, crap! Hold him down, Groot!
Thanks for the assist!
That's why I'm here!
Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, Clark, it just shoot the mutt!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us! He's still in the promise!
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass, feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Deadheads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
What about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
Yep. Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The Flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
Yuck. I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
The way the church spreads their faith tech.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi debt.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah. Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his cops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost.
Gotcha! Guys, huddle up!
We're killing it out there, Quill!
You see the look on their faces when they see me rain down from on high?
Or the ones they make when they realize Groot's got him tied up in a bow.
I know! Never thought I'd say this, but fighting with you guys is fun!
Let's make one thing clear. Guardians do not dig their own graves.
What? Why are you talking about graves?
Or digging.
You're not hearing me. Those losers are the ones who will be digging graves, because we're about to bury them. Who's with me?
This battle is
Fortunately, we are!
Make them hurt, Gamora! Rocket!
Order
Go
out!
wild!
No, you can't hurt the brain! It's already dead!
Hit him down, Groot!
Our justice is swift! Face me!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
Don't get too scattered!
Move it! Those lines are starting to tick me off!
Throw that, Drax!
This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle! Ain't no bad places to shoot people!
Peter got hit? Shocking! What's next, Peter?
It is best to avoid the levitating pods, Peter Quill!
Someone nuke those mines! I don't know where they're all coming from. Just squash them!
I require your help,
to meet
Peter
you.
Quill! Right with you, big guy!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
Don't get too scattered!
Hard!
Get
Last
off me!
Still hurt. Looks like even she's got her limits!
Slash
I'm
it,
good.
Gamora!
Let's get back to it! I'm on it!
Woberry needed help!
Up you get, big guy!
My great strength goes underutilized! Time! Order!
That floating mine guy's really starting to tick me off!
So, let's take that sprint-neck soldier out then!
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lungs, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them. Many times. What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid, too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists.
Quill, for somebody who wants out of here, you're sure doing a lot of hanging around.
I can't get back up to the catwalks.
There's gotta be something we can use to get up there.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I am Groot.
Maybe all the dust has gone to his brain.
I hunger.
For battle?
I did not eat on the ship.
There's plenty of brain tissue to go around.
It can wait.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everyone.
The Church accepts no bribes. They seek only submission. Perhaps there is a way to steer Nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
You want to erase the best place in the galaxy? No way!
Drax, little help, Heave-Ho?
Readily!
He wants to know what could have decapitated a Celestial.
Likely it was an exceptionally large blade.
Ugh, I never want to meet whoever was wielding it.
It'll look real good right here.
I am on my way.
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zoning here, so it could be anything.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of Nowhere. Looks like this soon.
We'll get back on its feet.
The giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
Done in record time. Do the math, Quill. It spells nope. Now that that's done, can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there? Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping? This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Kriya.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
Groot's asking if there might be tiny people living inside our heads, like Nowhere.
It is a valid question. Many homes are made from wood.
Groot, don't listen to the scary man.
Brain chunks stuck between the ridges of my boots.
As do I.
I think you can anchor to this wall.
Seems doable. What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
I don't know what's more dizzying in this place, looking up or looking down.
Do neither. Look your enemies in their eyes.
What if I could? Staring down somebody's crotch ain't as effective.
I've been thinking.
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, Nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
You know there was a wheel. I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with church scud. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
Whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
Still don't hear no ritual!
Hopefully that means it hasn't started!
String them up, Groot!
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raven's stupid science project!
Caution! Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Just be careful with the stops there, big guy!
Yeah, they keep flying in more creep! I'll keep putting bullets in them!
Wrap them up, bud! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more goons!
They can send as many as they like! They will all perish! Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
You guys should run! When he says that, things get messy!
Chop them up!
Get the point?
Punch it, Drax! Keep your breathing room, Groot!
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not until we've dismantled the Church!
Fix that cuckoo Nova Corman's claw!
Way to knock them back! We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here! Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
All right, Groot, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Trying not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful. Catch a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scud Fuckers! Chop them, Gamora! Stick it to him, Groot! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Give me a target and I'll cut it down!
My mind fills with rage!
Just keep it pointed at the other team!
Cut to pieces!
Stop him short, Groot! Final stretch, people! Everything you've got!
This many troops! Breaker has to be inside the Cortex!
Brace yourself!
Man! I totally laid out that psycho soldier!
These renegades are relentless! Baby, shred them!
To the bone!
Toss them around! Creeps are coming from everywhere!
Doing my best to clip them!
Aim at point! We need to bring him in for an emergency landing! Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Looks like we're cracking the freak convention!
These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Give me a target and I'll cut it down!
Shot! Smoke the rocket!
Tear down this church, wizard!
Somebody on the other side of that wall just had a pants accident!
Breathing room, Groot! Send it their way, Drax!
I have slain the believer!
Good! There's a lot more where he came from.
You got this one!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Branch out, Groot! Put them up! Come on, watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
More for the bloody reaping!
Whole lot of pain coming your way!
Well, Musclehead's in trouble! Thing's pretty tough for an old machine!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
Keep kicking and flailing, Drax! I'm blocking it! You go!
We see Raker in there! He's fine!
I got the kid! I know I can reach her!
It's like this one doesn't feel pain!
Light him up, Rocket! Rip him up, Drax! Prepare for me!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Move it at him, big guy! Is it me or we barely denting this thing?
Hang in there, bud! Will, do something!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos, then worry about finding Warlock, Mantis, and whoever else.
I have faith your spawn will be saved, Peter Quill.
Let's not use the F word.
We're not gonna lose her again.
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there! But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Keep them busy, crew!
Where's the Warlock? Practicing his poem somewhere.
Rocket! Blast them!
Gonna kill Raker for using a child like this!
Perhaps they're both being manipulated by Midas.
Wait, that did something! Look at the hand!
All right! 1 down, 3 to go!
It is all lies. Feel the darkness consuming you from within. Aw, Drax is trying to unconvert them.
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
Well, that's not fair!
Been too long since I blew something up.
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
Quiet down! Once Nikki's free, we're gonna need Warlock to suck them!
Brute's right. The bubble's drunk. We can get at that last plug now.
Then let's get to it!
Yeah, got a feeling the Green Unicorn will show up once we break his toy. Fail us now and the galaxy is lost. No pressure,
Guys! Peter's not getting back up!
Brute's right. The bubble's shrunk. We can get at that last plug now.
Then let's get to it! The hand's almost free!
Maybe it'll be great. Think there's a brain on the other end?
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening, Rocky. All that juice is coming out of the hand.
Not helping
Fail us now and the galaxy
Watch him. Get your hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This... a minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick. Damn it!
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
We're not getting away this time. Power down, power down. Hell yeah, Nova Core! The world mine must have... Come on.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. Regrettably, we do not have one.
Guys, we do our best work when we're out of options. Somebody's got to have something. Groot, and no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us in the front.
Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not, but Spartoi technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore. Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us?
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me, Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet. Rocket, anything?
What about the Ravagers? You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust them out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides, what's a pirate without a ship? Hold on. What if the answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
Peter Quill, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
I am Groot.
Guardians of the Gut!
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
Groot ain't going back in a cage.
No, but think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that she'd want more than any other. Drax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going!
To Maklufor! To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!